So hey guys, I'm just David. Today we're with BTS backstage at the AMAs with Zach Sang. I've never heard of him before, but you guys requested so much on Twitter. Yeah, let's go. Zach Sang show. I guess it's like a TV show or something?
It's the Zach Sang show. We are backstage at the AMAs, and I'm with BTS.
You're with BTS. Good for
and
you.
It's an honor to be
Lucky
with you
you.
guys.
Oh, it's an honor to, be here.
Okay,
Really?
RM.
I mean, this is beyond a dream, because I feel like you guys...
I hope you
your
don't
dreams
drop
are
that
form
mic.
and to eventually become idols, right?
Right.
But to crack Western pop culture, it's really
Crack Western
never
pop
been
culture.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
He knows what he knows what he's saying.
I don't know if you guys can't see our face or something, but we can't still believe it. I mean, like, it's still unbelievable.
Oh, they can't still
for
believe
us.
it?
What was your dream?
Yeah, even if I were
growing up?
BTS,
like when
I
you
wouldn't
first
believe
realized
it.
that you wanted to sing, like, what was your end goal? What did you want to see yourself
End goal.
do?
Go to the Billboard.
Yeah, get on the Billboard.
Short
chart.
English
Yeah.
there.
That, I mean,
Go
it's
to the
pretty
Billboard.
insane.
Yeah, it's a dream for everyone, every artist.
Yeah, dream
And
come true.
You guys are doing it not just by creating incredible music, right? You're working with Steve Aoki, you're working with Designer.
Steve
But your music
Aoki, designer.
It embodies
He took a
change,
picture with
and it
Marshmello.
feels change, right? It's about the belief of the next generation of our world.
You feel that?
Special,
Thanks
dude.
for saying that. Thanks for saying that.
It really does. It gives me goosebumps.
Oh, really?
You guys goosebumps.
Just the fact that here in America, we're embracing lyrics that are solely in Korean.
Right.
Yeah,
You're proving
lyrics in Korean.
that
That's
music is about
fantastic.
borders.
Music truly transcends languages. We believe that.
Ooh, music.
We believe that.
Truly
And when you come up with your
transcends
lyrics, I mean, it's
languages.
fueled by your own life. Like, you've released songs about,
Right.
going to school and being turned into studying machines.
That's
Studying
correct.
machine.
I mean,
That's
you know
the
us.
reality of
Do
Korea.
you feel like that's a risky move, trying to create those types of
It's
conversations?
not a risky move.
That's truly, like you said, it can be a risky
Look at
move.
Jin.
But, like, if somebody got to say that, I think it should be us.
Jin and
you know,
V
like,
are so
why don't we say that? Like, somebody
awkward
needs
next
to
to
say
him.
about those topics.
Jungkook
right?
just nodding his head
Yeah,
like
except parties, or parties are good, but still, we need to talk about school.
Parties are good,
You know, like,
but we need to
something
talk
like
about
that.
school.
Do you feel
Well
pressure
said,
being in your
pre-Trapmon.
position?
It'd be a lie if we don't
Sometimes.
feel
Oh.
any pressure. Bodies are
Oh,
not
he understands.
그냥 가끔씩 느끼지만 우리니까 할 수 있는 이야기를
우리가
하는
우리는
거죠.
할 수 있니?
There's some stories that
Because
only,
we're us,
only
yeah.
BTS can tell, so we just tell them about it.
Because you're the only people who can
Well
tell that
said.
it's worth the pressure that comes along with the job that you've signed up for.
Yeah.
It's worth the pressure.
I mean, this journey isn't an easy one, right? The idea that you walk out and you now have security with you, and you've released, your first real body work was back in 2013.
you must be
You've
so
been
tired.
socially charged since the beginning.
Right. We got nothing at that time.
Yeah, but you laid the groundwork for
Zero
what BTS is
to-
now.
Wow.
약간 겉과 다른 속이 약간 어떤 다른 이런 그런 모순에 대해서 어떻게 느끼는지 슈강이나 호비가 말해주면 좋을 것 같은데.
Hobie.
뭐 크게
It's kind of RM to
그때랑
like
달라진
share
거는
opportunities
별로
to speak.
없는데 뭐랄까
I think Suga has a lot to speak,
Yeah.
but he's just struggling with
그냥
English.
계속해서 그냥 우리는
He said,
Mm.
not actually, exactly, not much things have changed. We were
Why
doing
is
our
Jimin
own things
so
at that
quiet
time
though? Like
in
he's quieter than the
2013.
others.
We're still doing it
Like
in 2017.
facial expressions as
but
well.
many people
And
say
nods.
he's thankful, because.
Can we talk about your work with UNICEF?
Oh yeah!
Please?
Thanks for saying that.
Dude.
So we're doing a campaign called BTS Love
UNICEF
Myself,
campaign.
Love Myself
Love Myself
campaign. So it's like, it's related with end violence campaign, because
End
I think
End
BTS
violence,
words and lyrics have a serious relationships with all the violences in the world.
Yes.
So
Mhm.
we're doing that.
Rama's
And I hope
doing a
that
good job.
people reminds this word Love
Actually
Myself
delivering
because of
the
this
concept of
campaign.
their albums
and
and
I
their
hope they
lyrics.
can love themselves more.
Yeah.
That's it. 자신을 사랑하는 방법이 혹시 있을까요?
자신 사랑. Love you. A way to love yourself.
Answer.
남이랑
정규
비교하면 안
선언.
됩니다. 그거는 정말 맞는 말이에요.
자기가 하고 싶은 것을 하면서 자기 것을
You have to
찾아가는 게
do what you
가장
want, and you have to
가까운
search
방법이
what you
아닌가
want to do.
So Suga said,
Uh-huh.
please don't compare to yourself to others.
Mhm.
And J-Hope said, trying to find my dreams and
Yeah.
something that I really want to achieve is the best way to love myself. And
Yeah.
I think, simply, just tell yourself, call your name. If you're, I'm sorry,
My
what was your
name's
name?
Zach.
Zach.
Oh,
Zach,
he
right?
messed up.
So if I'm
He
Zach,
didn't know the
I'll
interview's
tell
name.
myself like, Zach, you're
It's
doing
okay.
just great.
So many interviews.
Zach, I love you. Is this?
I love
Yeah.
it.
Is it? You know, like
Back.
yeah.
I need it.
Yeah, give me your shoulders. Yeah, 3 times a day. I
Okay.
mean, that can change yourself. Yeah, I believe
David,
that.
I love you.
I'm really doing it to myself.
Does anybody in the group have a goal of learning English fluently?
Oh yeah, this is what I'm curious
Wait,
about.
no.
영어.
Yeah.
V.
A B C D E F G.
Okay, JO's being too extra there.
Close. This is the beginning start.
Cute though.
They cannot say many things, but
Uh-huh.
they try to memorize some words for this serious interview, and
Yeah, that's
but
effort.
I think they're practicing. They're studying.
Very cool.
Yeah.
They should, they should.
Just keep when you release
Just
music.
imagine
keep
Suga's expressing all his thoughts.
Using Korean lyrics.
I mean, I think you're the first one to ask about it. So like,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
so
that was what I was exactly
touched by that.
thinking.
You guys.
Thank
So it's really
Thanks.
special.
They are.
Truly.
And you are too.
Well, thank you.
Thank
Oh.
Hey,
Thank you.
love
Hunun, hunun.
BTS.
Thanks.
Come on.
We love Zach.
My hand's
Thank
a
you.
little sweaty, Sorry.
Oh, that hand gesture. I get why you guys recommended this to me. I've seen a little bit of interviews over the past 2 days. Interviewers were kind of dumbing down the questions to BTS because they obviously knew that they weren't fluent in English. So the level of questions they were receiving was kind of like underwhelming, you know? They're getting this much media coverage and they have this big opportunity, but they have so much inside themselves. They have so much to express. Their music, their lyrics are all about deep, deep things. They can do better than that. Like, not BTS, but the interviewers themselves. This guy, Zach Sang, I don't know if he's like a MC or anything, but what I can just see by this 8-minute interview is that he has sincerity. He's really considerate. He actually knows something about BTS. He's just not hanging around with them because of the fact that he'll get a lot of views or like he's gonna get tweeted a lot on Twitter or he's gonna get praised. But I just feel that this guy is really sincere. In his interviews, his questions are very deep and they're not dumbed down. He's actually having an interaction with Rapmon. Sorry, RM. What I call an interaction, like just throwing questions, going on to the next one is not an interview. I can see them actually talking and conversating back and forth. They're just discussing about the world and UNICEF and all the good things BTS are doing. Like he covers all of the things very thoroughly in a very smooth way. I think he's a very talented interviewer. As a Korean person, like he is providing the stage for BTS to shine. Like this is going to be one of their best interviews and people are going to see this and this is going to have influence. Like more and more people will become armies after seeing this interview. Yeah, I really appreciate this guy called Zach. He's the only person who's mentioned their campaign and that's great. BTS has so much other than their dances and performances and songs. It's about all of their personalities and it's about all of their activities off stage. This guy just pointed that out. To become a little less serious now, like it was kind of funny looking through the interview. RM was trying his best to express himself, but I could see some vocabulary constraints. Like he wanted to express more, but you know, he was kind of struggling inside his mind. I could just see, like, as a fellow Korean, I'm not that fluent in English as well because, like, I stutter and mumble a lot. I have to translate continuously inside my head. It wasn't this way when I was young. When I was like 3 years old and 5 years old. I learned the ABCs first, and I just thought in English. Korea, lived here for more than 10 years. I just converted into thinking in Korean, and now when I have to speak English, I have to go to, like, 내 이름은 김경수. My name is David. Like that. It takes a process, more time. You have to select the vocabularies. You have to double check the grammar, whether it's right or not, and you have to work on pronunciation. You know, pronunciation is very different. So even though Ratmon is very talented in using English, I could see him kind of struggling. Another point was I could see Suga trying to get engaged in the conversation as much as he can. He wanted to speak, but I could just see there were limitations on his English. As I said in the previous videos of all our BTS reactions these days, they should totally learn some English. I'm not being harsh on them, but they should just invest on themselves. It'll be very good for them to penetrate the mainstream American audience, where they're very strong, they have a lot of armies. It's gonna be very good. The other guys next to Ratmon, you know, Jin, V and Jimin and then J-Hope, they just look like dolls. Honestly, I'm not trying to offend anyone, but they literally just look like dolls, cute dolls standing next to RM, like relying on him to do his best. I don't know if they're understanding or not, but they were just nodding. It would be better to like actually see them interacting with the interviewer. But I've seen other interviews where they're like very playful and being extra next to them. Conclusion, they should work hard on their English. Looking forward to their American activities in the future. If they develop, it's gonna be like the synergy effect will be amazing. Back to the interview of Zach Sang. This guy is a wonderful guy. I really like this quality interview. I'm not keeping track of every single interviews, but I will definitely watch the Jimmy Kimmel Show and the Ellen Show, and maybe if there's an opportunity, I'll make a reaction video of it or talk about it. We're doing a lot of BTS videos these days. If you want to watch our AMA live performance reaction video, there's a link, and also there's a video about what Koreans think about BTS AMA performance. Do they know it or not? It's just a fun video interviewing our family and friends by phone. Go check that out. We also have a video about what Koreans think about BTS. So it's the BTS trilogy. No wonder some people are saying DKTV is being conquered by BTS, but the world is. It's a world trend. We can't help it too. Like, we're part of the world. I'm gonna do other idol group reactions as well. Don't be sad. I'm not discriminating. It's just the time to give a little bit of spotlight on BTS. Hope you liked all of my talking. I hope it wasn't boring or anything. My voice is quite monotone. Yeah, if you like this, please subscribe, like, and comment, and request more reactions on the comment section. And yeah, see you next time.